You're having lots of fun, and I know the children are, on your tractor, pulling these children up and down the acres and acres. And do they ask questions, or do they just want to get to the tree and pick it off that dwarf tree?
Well, they get some coaching from the teachers and so forth, and their keepers. I mean, their trainers. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, right.
And we kind of spoof them a little bit about the alligators in the creek, and now we're taking them. Well, we take them to Niagara Falls West, which is the only rock waterfall in Iowa City. It's on our property.
Very good.
It's a rapid about that high, you know, and some kids will walk out on the bridge and say, "Where is it?" and of course we have this little mowed out place that going into the woods, which we tell them is Robin Hood's secret hideout, and they eat that stuff up, you know, and so we. And one kid said one time, "Well, where's Captain Hook's secret hideout?" So I had to come up with something real fast. There's a deer stand over on the other side of the property, which we went by. And
that was Captain
Hook's,
head.
yeah.
And do they get to pick an apple off the tree, or
well, we try and restrain them. If the group is small enough, we have enough apples, I'll go and have another adult or so help pick, and we'll give them an apple. Kids pick apples randomly. The best description is they Easter egg hunt apples. If it looks like an apple, no matter what tree it is, or it's on the ground, or in the weeds or something, yeah, it's an apple. And they pick them, and they, instead of putting them in the basket carefully, it's usually and it's our toughest problem, because we want it to be a family operation for families to come, but kids are indiscriminate, and I've seen some real garbage apples come in to the sales room, and it can't be real good for the families when they get them home. But they want the kids to pick them, and I try and tell them it's kind of like going in for brain surgery. You normally don't have the kids do it.
That's good. Well, it's getting more. I know you're having more and more children and families come out, and it's a wonderful thing in the fall to do. And what a great product that you sell. You know, the old adage, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, and they're saying now that there is scientific proof that an apple a day does, help your health greatly. So it must be very satisfying to be in this business, even though you said once that it's the most regressive business apple industry is.
In other words, almost anyone that would start an orchard today would probably go out and buy a bunch of Red Delicious trees. And I told my sons, if someone wanted to put an orchard across the road from us, I'd buy the trees if they'd plant Red Delicious. Because I consider we're designing our competition, and I say it's regressive in that respect. There isn't a lot of evaluation beforehand to see what is really good, and people will stick with the main apple that other orchards in Iowa grow are usually Jonathan. Now, Jonathan's a good apple, but there's some better ones now, and very few people go around and do their homework on it. Well, all the catalogs, every apple is the best apple that in the description, but they all grow differently in different parts of the country.